Hello, disappointments here at Breck. How do you reflect on it?
Just done an interview with Sam there, and I suppose I'll have to choose my words carefully. It was as poor a performance, defensive performance as I've seen for a long time. Well, congratulations to Breck, do the better side from start to finish. I thought we actually started quite well. We got in behind a couple of times with Matty. Just a poor cross. That's been the story of the last 3 games. We haven't put any decent balls in the box. He gets behind and you just think pick someone out, get a goal. And then at 0-0 still he misses an open goal, doesn't he, basically? That could change it, but that's not why we lost. Breck missed 2, didn't he? 2 one-on-ones, which you'd expect Buck out to go. But they've bullied us. We started the game with 3 centre-halves and 2 wing-backs, experienced. Probably Harvey's who's 20 in there, but he still plays a lot of games at this level. You've got Rooney in there, Peter Wiley, Joe Ferguson and Matty Rain, and defensively, it's his worst performance I've seen for a long time.
And after the start you've had, is that probably just the first real reminder of the task at hand, do you think?
No, because the previous 2 games we've got results, but we say it every week, and I know people get carried away and fans are getting carried away because we're top of the league. You have to look at the performances, and we've ground results out, which is a great thing, but we've still got to play better. And there's lots of things that happened today that happened in the last 2 games that we got away with, and we didn't get away with it today. If Breck would have scored 3 or 4, we couldn't have moaned. And like I said, I can take getting beat, but not like that. And I think all in all, we carsied it. It's one for a better word. They wanted a little bit more, and when the going got tough, we weren't up for it. And I didn't expect it because we've done interviews over the past couple of weeks, and that's what has been there, that entire, that grit, that desire. Like I say, Breck 10 days ago went 2-1 up, and we come out in the second half and showed a bit of impetus. We got away with it at 0-0 at half time and come in and thought, okay, we're still in the game. We shouldn't have been, but we were. And it was just more of the same. Didn't win second balls in midfield. When we got into good areas, the pass was wrong. We were looking for that direct ball all the time, and I just thought we were poor as a team, as a collective. Not just. I have to look at myself for that. Don't get me wrong. I looked at it and thought it was the shape. I don't think it was. I don't think it was the shape. Shapes and systems don't win games. Players have to perform those shapes and systems. We played that shape before and played really, really well. We played Avro at home and created 6, 7, 8 clear-cut chances. I just reverted back to type and just got deeper and deeper and deeper. And I'm really frustrated today because I can accept a lot of things, but I won't accept that. I really, really won't. And there've just been a few choice words in there. And there's lads here who are on decent money playing for a really, really big club and at the top end of the table. And I need more than that. Otherwise, he won't be playing here for long.
When you are chasing the game and you are pinning Breck back in those final few minutes, do you feel like it was slightly erratic at times where you could have maybe got the foot on the ball and tried to break them down that way rather than going?
Yeah, and we were deep again. We were pushing it, dropping them back, and then we've got 3v1 on our halfway line and they were breaking. And it's just basics, and communication. We spoke about that over the last few weeks. There's a lot of experience on there, and that's the frustrating part. We could have had a bit more composure, but Steely's had a great chance at the end there. 6 yards out, free header, middle of the goal, instead just straight into Theo's hands. So 2 chances that he's got to take at this level of football. They're as easy as it gets, but that's not the reason why we lost the game. We lost the game because they wanted it more than us. They bullied us, basically, Steve. And it's tough for me to say that, but you have to be honest. Anyone who's at the game here today would look and go, how are they top of the league? So we spoke today about, not deserting what we've done the last couple of games, but trying to create more chances, create more opportunities, because I don't think we've been good enough in the final third. And you can't keep just ground results out, not with 13 games to go. You have to be on the front foot a little bit more, and they weren't today. And like I said, it was a performance I didn't see coming, but one that we've spoke about. If you don't do the basics well against any team, Steve, at this level of football, you will lose. And the only saving grace is that it wasn't more talent.
And Adam Rooney was brought off at half-time. Was that enforced or was it tactical?
No, he was poor. It could have been anyone. It could have been any of the 3 of them. We got pinned. We spoke about it in the first game about don't be going up and don't be drop off. Don't let him pin you. And he was just fighting and scrapping with him. But Harvey done the same. Mikel done the same when he come on and Mikel comes on and scores an own goal. You're like, how's your luck? But the 3 of them were poor defensively. I think he bullied all 3 of them. So, I could have made 3 changes, but I just felt like I put Mark Allen there. I wanted to keep the shape because I just felt like if we could play it right, the space was there to play, but you've got to want to do it, Steve, haven't you? You've got to have that belief, as you just said, have a little bit more composure on the ball. We were just opening on, looking to clip it in behind all the time. So there was a lot. Listen, I could stand here all day and talk to you for half an hour. I tell you about what was wrong, but forget about the tactics and the shape and the system, and ultimately it'll boil down to the simple thing is who wants it more. And they wanted it more, and they deserved the 3 points, and congratulations to them.
And you mentioned those signs sort of been there for a while now. What do you do moving forward now? I asked you this on Tuesday, so it was a £1 million question almost, but do you go back to the drawing board almost, or just how?
No, because we listen. We know where the issues have been, even though we've been getting results. We know there's massive improvements needed. So we'll keep doing that. We'll keep watching the footage. We'll keep showing them. But we need to recruit. We're trying. It's not like that we're not. It's not as if because we've lost now, it's like, we've got to bring loads in. We've been trying to recruit while we've been winning games, Steve. So it's tough. It's really, really tough to get lads in at this level. Breck will tell you that they've been trying to get 1 or 2 in and 3 subs on the bench on Saturday. And again, it just boils down to if you don't do the basics well, you will lose. And we lost today because we didn't do those things well. We didn't have all the things we've had over the last 6 games since I've come in. We spoke about endeavour and character. We didn't have that today. Like I said, I'm really, really disappointed. It's a tough one for me to take. And we'll watch it back tomorrow and it'll be a tough watch.